Hey guys, it's Snipezy, welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Sonic X Shadow Generations. And before we actually do the Shadow boss fight, like I said last time, yeah, we'll get this open, just so it's like done and out of the way. And there's also some stuff I want to talk about, because, you know, we're doing the Shadow thing next, and there was like some things that I kind of like glossed over that I didn't quite think about at the time. Cool. But yeah, it's about the Shadow Generation story, because I was thinking about it the other day, because I was like watching some videos related to the, you know, the new story and stuff, and it got me thinking. But yeah, let's do the Shadow the Hedgehog Rival Battle. You're finally here, Sonic. I don't know where we are, nor do I care. This is where I finish you, Sonic. And he's got the fake Chaos Emeralds, and he like switched it over, as we know from the story now, which is cool. Yeah, so this is it, Rival Battle, let's go. One of my absolute favourites of the game, is so epic. I mean, he is a true rival of Sonic. One of the most formidable, if not the most formidable. If you exclude Eggman, he's more the villain. And the cutscene they referenced in Shadow Story was amazing.
Collect energy cores to power yourself up. Collect 2 energy cores quickly to power up before Shadow.
Alright, we've got to boost ahead to get the power up before Shadow does. Bye. Come on. Oh, come on. Get it. I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. Nice. So, my face is covering it up, but we have a energy bar for Shadow as well, and it tells you if he's powered up or not. But no, we got it before him. And it shows his ring count as well. There we go. Power up.
You got 2 cores.
Now just do that. Boom. Live and learn, Shadow. You're not better than us. You never will be. There's only one fastest hedgehog in the world, and that's Sonic. Just like that, done. Hey, Shadow boxing. Smashed it. Smashed it in one. And that's just from playing the game over and over and over and over. I just have it like memorized, more or less. Alright, we got the Chaos Emeralds. We have 1, 2, 3 emeralds now. And again, my face is covering it, but you can kind of see it on this sort of circumference of the screen. Oh, cool. Back for more. Guess you never learned your lesson. You never learn your lesson. So yeah, there's also hard mode for the bosses, but you don't have to do it. It's just for like extra stuff, achievements, things of that nature. So I may attempt them if they're part of achievements. So yeah, we're done with the challenges for now. And let me check the skills, like, is there any more we can actually buy or not? No, still no skills? We have these ones. But, I don't think we have any others. I know you get some really cool power-ups at some point in the game. But yeah. I think you have to progress further. Anyways, it's time to take on the boss battle of this section. So let's do it, main stage. So I guess this is considered the Genesis era or Saga that we are doing right now. And then I guess the first one's the Mega Drive era, because, you know, Sega Mega Drive. I think I got the console names kind of right. Although Heroes was on GameCube and all that. But it wasn't on Genesis. It's not as old as those games.
Use the platforms to close in on perfect chaos. There's nothing you can do from this distance.
Yeah, it's time for Perfect Chaos though. Such an awesome boss fight. Like, I will say the boss fights for Shadow were really good, but I don't know, I think this one, I mean, you can't top this. If we had super forms, you probably could, but like, this is just so epic. It's like one of my favorites. There we go. And the remix of Open Your Heart from Sonic Adventure 1. Amazing. It's so good.
Use the spring to close in and use your homing attack.
Like that. Pretty straightforward. Just gotta watch out for all the hazards. Ooh. Yep, we got enough boost. Perfect. And then I think this is the final phase. I think it would have been cool if for these sections they were like made it cinematic like the Shadow boss fights were, but you know, again, Shadow Generations now has the upper hand because, you know, it's freshly made, whereas, you know, this content is technically 10 years old. Even though it had the remasters and all that. Oh. Pow. Pow, pow, pow. Bye bye, giant lizard. Perfect Punisher. We are blazing through the game right now. There we go. Next.
You've brought back so much of the world.
Yeah. I may actually quickly Google that about the game.
You're doing great, Sonic.
Well, the era's called again.
You mean you're doing great, Sonics? Right. I may never get used to that. Ah! Watch out!
Oh, there he is. I also love that some of the lines are improved slightly or different.
Whoa, did that emerald just scare off the monster? The Chaos Emerald's powers are miraculous, and we sure could use a miracle.
There we go, I found
We
it.
need that emerald!
I was partially right.
Sonic, your speed has been able to restore our friends. I bet it can restore the Chaos Emerald to full power, too. And I bet you double we're going to need all 7 emeralds.
Yeah.
You're on.
You guys have your work cut out for you.
An adventure's no fun if it's too easy.
Oh, fist bump. Heck yes. So, this is regarded as the modern era that we're coming up to because, like I said before, Sonic Colors was the most recent Sonic game, I believe, up until this point. And, you know, Sonic Generations was made, you know, basically to coincide the anniversary at the time. I want to say it was the 20th anniversary of Sonic, but I could be wrong. It's 1991. Oh, probably no. I think it's 30th anniversary. That like 20th anniversary. That would have been 2000 and actually no. Maybe it was. Maybe it was 20th anniversary. Because didn't we have the 30th anniversary recently? Yeah. I think. Again, take it with a pinch of salt. But I was looking at the wiki just now, and it says here... Oh, we got the emeralds. Nice. And it says here that the eras that are separated into 3, you know, because we have 3 stages, 2 acts between them, and then a boss fight. So for this one, this is regarded as the classic era, because, you know, the origins of classic Sonic, Sonic from the 90s, you know, with Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and partially CD, it includes the Metal Sonic fight, and then Sonic 3 and Knuckles Sky Sanctuary. And then we have the Death Egg, which I believe is from Sonic 3, but my knowledge is not great on that sort of era of games, since they kind of like, I don't know, I wasn't really part of it. I was still quite young at the time, but I didn't really put the time into the classic games back then, and I still haven't, but I should. But this section now is regarded as the Dreamcast era. So you got Speed Highway from Sonic Adventure 1, City Escape from Sonic Adventure 2, and Seaside Hill from Sonic Heroes. And also it says on the wiki, so the classic era represents the Sega Mega Drive, so I was right, and CD games. The Dreamcast era represent games from the Dreamcast as well as the Nintendo GameCube, Xbox and PS2, PlayStation 2. And then the modern era, which we're coming up to, represents games that were the most recent additions in the Sonic series. So you got Sonic 06 here, and then Sonic Unleashed, and then Sonic Colors. And, you know, you gotta pay respect to the OG game that put boost mechanics on the map for Sonic, which was Sonic Unleashed. So it'll be so fun to get round to Rooftop Run, because it's still one of my favourite stages ever. Even though, like, this one is probably my favourite biased of, you know, errors and stuff like that. You got a whole, I mean, Sonic Unleashed is just superior to what the modern boost mechanics are now in Sonic games, you know? Anyways, I think we should start off by playing Crisis City from Sonic 2006. So let's do it. And one of my personal favourites as well, the game. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but genuinely, this is a favourite, because when I knew this game was like happening at the time, I was like, oh, please have a stage from, you know, please have Crisis City, because in my opinion it was like one of the best stages of the game. And it was just a moment, an iconic moment in the game, like with Iblis, like especially when you play as Silver Story and you have that fight with Iblis at the start of the game. And it definitely plays a very dark interpretation for a stage in a Sonic game that hasn't really been done before, since this is a very post-apocalyptic, everything's gone to hell kind of vibe, because, you know, the if you will, the city is in crisis. It's like destroyed ruins, no people in sight, just monsters. But they did tap into it in other games, but not as hard as this in my opinion. Like, Sonic 06 went there, and I will give it praise for it. And I think other than that, one of the other darkest moments, whilst we're talking about stuff like that, in my opinion, it's gotta be when Eggman blew up half of the moon, because that was like, what? Like, it's a moon, you know, like a planet kind of thing. It's like, okay. That could have been Earth. Like this. Oh. I was a bit too trigger happy there. Oh, come on. There we go. Just gotta stay focused for this. Alright, let's just do this then. Could have gone up there, but it's fine. And I really like the level design for Crisis City with Classic Sonic as well. It works really nicely. I'd say, you know, well, it makes sense, but the best ones are from the classic era. You know, they have the best level design for Classic Sonic, of course, because, you know, those games were built for that purpose. But yeah, I think Crisis City is decent. For Act 1 as a side-scroller, it's pretty good. There we go. And speaking of level design and things of that nature, I didn't really talk about it too much apart from my complaints of, oh, we needed these stages in Shadow Generations, but honestly the design of the stages were actually really good because they, you know, intertwined with the powers of Shadow very nicely, as well as progression. It felt very natural. So I do like that about the stages in Shadow Generations. Wasn't perfect, but definitely really solid designs and how everything flowed. Oh, am I meant to just keep on going? Okay, fine. I wasn't sure if it was gonna like stop and start, but no, we just gotta keep on going. I was just wasting time. Oh, there he is. I find it so funny as well that the level is like, nah, you've gotta go a bit further. Because it makes you think it's the end and then it's like, nope. Like, that's just genius, in my opinion. I think that's just so good. Because I think like not really any other stage has done that for a side scroller like this. Maybe they have in the newest entries, but I haven't really played them. But yeah, I just think that's pretty cool. It's like, nah, you got debated. That's fine. We'll get perfect next time. Perfection will be acquired. Yeah, I think that was pretty cool just to read up about that with the Sonic stuff and the eras. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that about Shadow Generations. In case you guys are, you know, watching along. And if you are, I highly appreciate it. Because I know y'all watching aren't subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, do that right now. I'll wait. Alright, back to the video. Right, let's do Crisis City. Oh! So we can do that now as well if we wanted to. But now we're going to do Act 2 of Crisis City. No, we don't need the tutorial, we're fine. And I like that they add that in case. Oh.
Whoa!
We are restarting it. That was abysmal. Let's go, Sonic! Take our time for this. There we go. Wow, the irony. Take my time, immediately dies. Right, there we go. Because I had no rings. But I thought, nah, I'll be fine. I'll boost into that monster. Nope. Oh, seriously? I fell down? Wow, this is not looking great. We'll get it, we'll get it, we'll get it. We'll get it, okay? Just a little hiccup. There we go. Oh, nice. I forgot we could reach that high up. And as well, back to Sonic stuff. It's amazing as well that it's back to having other playable characters that aren't Sonic. You know, I'm glad that it's becoming more of a thing again, because I feel like we've been missing that from the Sonic games as of recent. Like, even though, as much as I hated the DLC, the free DLC... Yes, we need Chow. When I saw the Chow, I was like, wait! But no. As much as I strongly disliked the free DLC for Sonic Forces, which was like the Final Horizon, I did really enjoy the playable characters aspect of it. There were only a few minor complaints. But no, I really enjoyed that, and that's what made me really excited for that DLC. And I'm really happy that Sega are doing that more and more. And like, you know, with the year of Shadow, it's just proof that they are able to do it, if they execute it well, that they can just put emphasis on other Sonic characters that aren't Sonic. You know? Like with Shadow, so... Right, and then stomp. Like that. And that's why we have the tutorial for that. We're getting that gold star ring, the red star ring. There we go. We're fine. It's fine. Wait, was that on a Chow or a Chow? Oh, it's a Chow! It's got a skull. So cute. I love the skull hats in the game. In Sonic Adventure 2. And as well, speaking of Chow, it'll be fun to do a video on Bobo Bay as well. Because I didn't really do that. I didn't get around to playing the game fully. And I would actually like to do that at some point. Yeah, that's it. There you go. I remember how to do that. There we go. Perfect. Oh, didn't quite get the combo, but it's fine. Almost had it. Ooh, rocks. I think the music's still better in the original Crisis City of Sonic 06 though. But it is pretty cool in this remix, you know? But I think that's mainly because they had like different sections of like the music where it would change. So yeah, that did have the benefit. But anyways, brilliant, amazing levels. Again, it's like one of my absolute favourites of Sonic Generations and in Sonic as a whole. And we got 2 Chow! So cute! And I'll be able to talk about which ones they are as well, going off my Chow knowledge, in case you all are curious. And it's Blaze! One of my faves!
As much as I dislike relying on others, I'm grateful for your aid.
Oh,
The
well,
creature was beyond my skills.
I know who that
This
is.
one's tough.
Erica Lindbeck, because she did the voice for Blaze in Team Sonic Racing, and she does the voice for Black Cat in Spider-Man, in the Marvel Spider-Man games, and she's done so many really good roles. She did the voice as well for the main female protagonist of Tales of Arise, and I feel so bad that I'm forgetting her name already because I loved Tales of Arise, but I'm just awful with names. But yeah, if you know, you know. Like Erica Lindbeck, she is an icon, a legend in the world of video game voice acting, and so is Blaze. Blaze is an icon as well. I thank you for your help, but still, I don't think we can let our guard down yet. Like, we need another Blaze game like Sonic Rush. Like, girl, where you at? We need more. But yeah, speaking of Chow, so that one is waving. I believe that is a Hero Swim Chow. I think it's just Hero Swim, nothing beyond that. It could be Hero Swim normal, but I'm not quite sure. And then this one over here is this one is a neutral flying type Chow, and it's wearing a skull hat that you could get in Sonic Adventure 2. You could just like find them in... Actually, could you buy them? But yeah, we could get it as a hat and then ask one of the Chow to wear them if you want them to wear it as a hat. Pretty cute. Yeah, so I think that's Hero Swim Chow. And the neutral is basically in the middle of Hero. It's in the middle of Hero and Dark, so yeah, there's no like affiliation. They're just in the middle. Okay, so I just wanted to save the game before we start Rooftop Red. So let's go ahead and do Act 1. Let's do it. And boom, straight away. I think I remember most of the stage. So the layout should come to me as we get through. I'll take it. Oh, not quite. But, you know, if I get an opportunity to get a Red Star Ring, I'm going for it. But yeah. Sonic Unleashed, one of my favourite games, so of course I was delighted to play this stage back when Sonic Generations was in its prime. You know, back in that, back in my day. Well, it wasn't that long ago. I think I was like a teen when this game came out, which is crazy to me. Like, this game is my childhood. It's crazy. Because the game is all about generations, you know, nostalgia. I just find that crazy. And I'm gonna have to look it up, but I feel like it was 2011 when the game came out. Or it could have been after that, it could have been later. I'll probably look it up after we've done this act, because I'm really curious to get the solid information, because I'm not quite up to par on my knowledge of this game. with you know, with that sort of thing in mind about release dates and stuff like that. But something I was reminded about was that I remembered that, which is crazy, that there is a DS version of Sonic Generations, and it actually had Radical Highway in it, so that's crazy. Radical Highway is the only stage to appear twice, I guess, technically. Even though, you know, there's no Sonic Generations DS for Shadows, you know, for Shadow Generation, but still, that's pretty cool to think about. That it's the only one to appear twice in a Sonic Generations game, or equivalent to it. Since, you know, you have the levels in Sonic Generations, DS, and then Shadow Generations. Oh, that sliced me. And as well, to be fair, the DS had really good stages in it that were not covered in this game. Like, obviously they had Green Hill, so that would be criminal not to have it. But then they had, I believe it was... Ooh. Oh, Casino Night. I think it was Casino Night and Mushroom Hill from Sonic and Knuckles. And Casino Night was in Sonic 2. I can't remember what boss fights they had apart from Bio-Lizard. Oh, and technically that counts as well. With Bio-Lizard appearing twice, technically. There we go. Need to get higher. Oh, didn't quite get it. We have to wait for that robot. But it's fine. Right, now we need to get over there. Oh, I missed. This part is always pretty tricky. Need to focus. That works. And then this part's cool. We stop the plane by opening up the clock, like it's Big Ben in London.
There's the entrance to the blimp. Jump inside.
Alright, let's do it. Take care of the blimp. Bye. Eco boom. Ba boom, ba boom, 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 boom. Alright. Not the best rank, but perfect. Yeah, I did take my time in certain parts, but yeah. I did struggle a little bit. I think Act 1 is harder than Act 2 with Rooftop Run, in my opinion. Or at least with just some of the platforming. But yeah. Still, very fun. Now it's time for Act 2, my favourite. My favourite. Alright, let's go! Blast off. Oh, the music's so good. But the original is superior, I'm just saying. I love the original Rooftop Run stage as well as the music. But they did a brilliant job of recreating it in Sonic Generations, and it looks so beautiful. And I think that's something that Sonic Unleashed did amazingly, was that they took multiple stages and, you know, locations and, you know, incorporated different cultures and continents into a Sonic game, and it was just beautiful. Such a beautiful game with the stages. As well as having, you know, the different interpretations of the stages with day and night time, you know? Because I think Unleashed, it got slack because of the whole Werehog thing, but I do think it's a brilliant game. It's like, I'd say it's in my top 5, but Generations is above it. Just in my opinion. Because Generations is a celebration of all the eras of Sonic, you know? Not just this game, it's everything. And it's important to remember the history of Sonic. Because if it wasn't for the classic, original, you know, retro games, we wouldn't have this. And it's always important to remember that with Sonic. He is an icon, a legend, and he is the moment. Alright, there we go. Oh, made it. Well, that was a bit of a flop though. Oh, never mind. There we go, recovered. Spin! Do the drift. But I think it would be fun to play the DS version of Generations one day. Just to see what the stages are like. Made it. Ah, the robots again. Hey. Like that. So we can interrupt them. Oh god, the beam. There we go. And then all the rings. Nice. And that's an S rank. Perfect. And I did a pretty good job as well. 4 out of 5 red star rings. That's brilliant. That's really good. I think that's the best one so far. And, oh, there you go. Vector!
Thanks, Sonic! You know, I got a hunch someone or something is controlling that monster.
Roger that.
I don't know why I found that line so funny. He's like, Roger that. It's like, we kind of gathered, but yeah, sure. But no, that's cool, because, you know, they're, like agents and stuff, so Roger that. Makes sense for Vector. Someone has to be behind all of this. We gotta take him out, Sonic. I love Vector, though. I have a very soft spot for him. Doesn't matter. That's Sonic's theme from Sonic Adventure, I believe. It doesn't matter. Or no. No, I think it's the theme for Team Heroes in Sonic Adventure 2, I think. Yeah. But we've done those two, and I think I'm gonna end the video here. And then we'll do Planet Wisp next time, because like Planet Wisp is like the final section, and to be honest, it's not my favorite just because it's very tricky with the platforming. So, you know, I'll have to take my time with it and stuff, so I'd rather do that for the next video in case I have trouble with it. And also, before I go, the Chow over there, I believe it's a Hero Run Chow. Guessing off the colours that I remember. I want to say it might be Hero Run Fly. But I'd have to like go through the wiki. That's up for there's a really good website, and it's been around for years and years because I used to use it for chow raising, and it's pretty cool because the website looks awesome. I think it's called Chow Island, I want to say. Let me see if I can double check that. It's a really good website. Chow Island. Chow. It's kind of like a wiki, like a Wikipedia. Oh, hello Sonic. He's boosting on his own because of my controller. So this one, Chow Island? Yeah, it is chowisland.com. Still going. And it has so much information about chows, like evolutions, how it works with the cycles and stuff. It's just so cool. So yeah, having just the chow. Ah, here we go. Just having the chow in the game is just awesome to me. And I'm gonna Oh, I forgot you could do that. You could like zoom out. Yeah, let's run through and have a look as I zoom out. Let me see. Neutral evolutions. Or it could be Hero Fly Run. Okay, so I was getting distracted by that with the chows and stuff, but I couldn't find the section I was specifically thinking about, since there's technically another layer to chow evolutions and stuff, where it's like, oh, you know, you got the basic ones, and then you have like the adult chow where they change color, even though they've evolved, they like start changing color based off the materials that you give them. But yeah, for now, we're gonna end it here for this part, and next time we're going to be taking on Planet Wisp and probably some of the challenge acts as well, maybe the bosses, and you know, because we did take care of the bosses earlier on in the video, so yeah, I thought we'd take care of a little bit of stuff today, and then we can do a little bit of stuff in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow if it works out that way. But yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching the video on my Let's Play of Sonic X Shadow Generations,